Well, good morning, everyone. Welcome to the Let's Get Loud podcast. This is a solo podcast episode with I really just hit record like that without really thinking about what we were going to talk about. But as always, I need to give you guys a little bit of a life update. So we just got back from camping yesterday. Maybe you guys are bored of me talking about my camping adventures, but that's a big part of our summer, which I love. So we went to Twin Shores in Prince Edward Island. It's a really nice campground where it has all the amenities you could want, but also I find the sites are fairly wooded. Like you're not just camping in a field. And they have a beautiful beach. That's the best part. So if you are a beach person and you're happy to spend an entire day at the beach, it is the most perfect campground. The water is so nice and sandy. You can walk out really far and it's nice and sandy. It wasn't very deep. The waves weren't really crazy. So I felt like I felt quite safe with the kids there. So we spent 3 nights camping. We normally do 2 nights, but a place like that, it's easy to do 3 because there's amenities. There's actually a cute little coffee shop. There's a movie theater for the kids. There's chocolate bar bingo. There's activities for the kids. There's a full store there. There's golf carts you can rent. There's an arcade. There's everything. Anyways, so it was our second summer camping there and we really enjoy it. So we crushed our camping this year. That concludes our camping season. We did 3 trips. I would do one more, but it's not planned. So it would have to be very organic. But so part of me is like, one more trip. And then part of me is like, party's over, Alicia. Let's just focus on other things. So it was really amazing, but it's always so good to be home. Had like my everything shower yesterday, which is like basically head to toe exfoliating, creaming, hair mask, all the things. So that was really nice to get home and get my shower. So that's where I'm at. I crushed showing up as who I wanted to be camping. Split portions, didn't have a lot of like handfuls of like chips and candy and all that stuff. I waited till I was hungry to eat. I did not drink alcohol. That kind of journey continues, and I'm not putting any pressure on it. I'm not saying consume less alcohol. I'm not saying don't drink, or I'm just not giving it a rule. I'm just really giving myself the opportunity to experience what it would feel like to not drink. And it's crazy how you can make changes in your habits without the pressure. Sometimes I think we feel the pressure of like a new template and a check mark and perfection. And sometimes we devalue or underestimate the power of just giving ourselves the opportunity to experience something different. And that's what I did. I didn't bring any alcohol, didn't miss it one little bit. So that was interesting. And I've got some events coming up and we'll see. I'm just going to take them one at a time and see what feels worth it to me and what doesn't feel worth it to me. And we'll just see how that goes. I must say though, now, I've kind of been doing 2 things. So I've been reducing my alcohol, but also reducing the amount of processed foods that I'm eating. And I really notice weight loss in my face. Like I really can notice it. A couple pounds, I can see it, both plus or minus. But I haven't lost any weight on the scale, really. It's basically maintaining. But it's like, and I hate to say this, you guys, because sometimes it's such a distraction for some people, but 100% I'm less poofy. So obviously the inflammation is lower in my body, which obviously should not be a surprise to me that less alcohol and less processed food reduce the inflammation in my body. But obviously there's a difference between knowing something and knowledge, and knowing and knowledge. Knowledge is knowing facts. Okay. Knowing. Okay. I'm going to redo here. There's knowledge and knowing are 2 different things. Okay. Knowledge is just facts, science. Okay. Knowing is having that knowledge, but also having experienced it yourself. And it's just so much more impactful, the knowing piece. When you really, really believe something is when you've experienced it yourself. Personal experience is when the knowing really happens above the knowledge. And so having had that experience myself, it's like, oh, wow, like this is making a difference. And just my overall like complexion and just I notice it physically and I feel good. I feel really good physically. Also mentally, there's some mental clarity there. Anyway, so I don't know where this journey is going to take me. The alcohol one I had started earlier than the processed food one. I've been slowly trying to not eliminate, but reduce the amount of, for me, probably the most processed food I was consuming was be like my dessert. So like my chocolate. And so what I'm doing is seeking out fruits for dessert, which I'm really enjoying. I'm introducing that with the kids as well. So, yesterday they had apples and Nutella for dessert. So they're still having Nutella, they're still having the chocolate, they're still having that like sweet, and Nutella is obviously processed food, but also including the nutrients from the apple. So that's kind of like a little bit of a journey that I'm on right now, just taking it organically, seeing where it's going to take me. Right now it's busy. It's the kids are home. We're still in summer mode, getting back to school ready, getting your weight loss ready for you guys in the fall. We're working on something really exciting for the fall. It's always a very busy time, August, September for me. So it's not really the time for me to embark on something crazy. But I'm flirting with it, testing it, experimenting, curious, and just seeing how it goes and how I feel. So that's kind of exciting. All right, other updates that I feel like you guys need to know is I just forced my third earring hole through. I feel like you guys need, if you're watching this on YouTube, you're like, oh, look at her cute earrings. Yes, I do. I just invested in some cute little studs from Amazon, just like cheapy things. My friend Crystal always has the cutest little earring collection, and she just is that person that always looks put together, even when she's just wearing like comfy casual clothes. And it's like the little things, like the little accessories. And I got myself some jewelry to add to my like stack. Again, cheapies from Amazon. And I also got myself this green uniform. So if you've been on the internet the last few days, you've literally seen me wearing this. It's just biker shorts and a baggy sweater, and it's everything. And I think that I've been missing out on this part of my life. So I felt like I needed to like pause and give you that update. Okay, wait, I'm gonna drink coffee and then we're going to the next thing. Okay, so the next thing I want to talk about is what makes your weight loss different. So where this came about, also I want to pause. If you guys are listening to this and you have been flirting with wanting to make a change in your life, please send me a message. Please let me know what's holding you back. What are your concerns? What are your yeah buts? How can I help? I just wanted to pause and give that because I know that there are many of you listening to this right now that want change. You've been flirting with change. You've been thinking about change. There's that nagging feeling in your brain that you're not content, that you want to make a change, but you're not taking steps towards change. Okay. And I just want to be the person that says, I'm here for it. I can help you. Send me a message and we'll get you all set up. Okay. So what sparked this today was there was a really amazing, I did an Ask Me Anything on Instagram, and I had quite a few people. I had one person ask me, and they said, I've done a million diets before and I've spent a lot of money. How is this different? And so I really started to think about, how is your weight loss different? What is different, and why, what sets us apart? So I came up with three things. And then some people started, I made a post, and then some people started commenting under, and that just like filled my bucket. So I'm going to share this moment with you guys. So why is your weight loss different? Again, if you were listening to this and you're like, oh, I know exactly why, please DM me, because your perspective is everything, because you are our clients, you are our members. It's obviously I have a different perspective because I'm the one creating the program and coaching and doing all the things, but I want to hear it from you. What sets it apart? And number one thing is something I actually talked about already in this podcast. And it's not the knowledge piece, it's the knowing piece. I cringe when women who have struggled with their weight as a result of their relationship with food, seeking out guidance and support from someone, a coach who has never struggled with their relationship with food. Guys, weight loss is so simple. Consume less energy than your body is consuming. That is the knowledge then your body is using. That is the knowledge piece. That is all over the internet. That is easy peasy. I could give you a meal plan tomorrow that would create a deficit. You want a big deficit? You want to lose a lot of weight fast? No problem. Easy. Okay. If you are someone who struggles with their relationship with food, me giving you a meal plan, me giving you rules will only perpetuate your relationship with food. That needs to be the focus. That needs to be fixed. And that's what Jose and I have. We came into this with experience of the diet industry, of having dieted, of having, losing control around food, of doing the restrict Monday to Friday binge all weekend. All of those experiences that Jose and I bring together are what sets us apart. We are two women who live real lives with kids, with family, with jobs. And we have managed to heal our relationship with food and create sustainable habit and lifestyle changes that allow us to maintain that weight and live the most beautiful, full, happy life. The life that I want for every single woman. Food used to take over my every thought. I used to lose control over food. I used to hate myself, hate my body, not feel worthy at all, felt like an imposter in my life, even though my accomplishments had nothing to do with my weight. I used to feel trapped in my skin. I used to feel so tired. That is the knowing that I bring to the table. And that allows me to coach other women that are in that same situation. So please, before you choose what coach you are going to hire to help you achieve your goals, I want you to ask yourself one thing. Have they accomplished what I am looking to accomplish? And if they are someone who has just always maintained a healthy weight, okay, I don't think they're the right person for you. I'm going to be super honest. That's just my personal opinion. I also really feel like a woman to woman is important. The burden that we carry around with us is different than men. And when I see women seeking out advice from a muscly man who has never struggled with their weight their entire life, I am unsure how they can truly understand the depth of what you're going through. So that is thing number one that holds your weight, that sets your weight loss apart, is that Jose and I have knowing and not just knowledge about weight loss. Okay, thing number two. And I'm not knocking any other program, guys, in that, even though it might have sounded like that. I just want you to really think. Okay. All right. Thing number two, we focus on your mindset and your relationship around food. Here's how most of us have dieted before in the past. It's like, oh, you want to lose weight? No problem. Don't eat this, do eat this. Stop eating at this time, eat at that time. Count these calories, count these points, go do this exercise plan. I don't care how you feel, just do it. And you're not creating a habit. You're not creating a lifestyle. You're just throwing yourself in and you're basically white knuckling it. You're not figuring out how to create a lifestyle that you can maintain while you're busy, when your kids are sick, when you're moving, when you're tired, when you don't have a lot of food in the fridge, all of these things. Real life, okay? That's how we're going to teach you how to lose weight. Now, on top of the real life piece, though, is this. Guys, do you know what's missing in your weight loss journey? The way that you think. When you change the way you think, you change the way you act. And when you act differently, you get different results. Other diets just go straight to actions and then looking for the results. We go thoughts, actions, results, repeat. The secret, what's missing, is right here. When you eat at night and then you go, oh, why did I do that? Your brain convinced you to eat at night. What is your brain telling you? It's fine. We'll start again tomorrow. Finish the bag so it's not in the house. Your brain, your mindset, the way you think is what the key that we need to work on to change your actions. Not just say, don't eat at night. Okay. When you decide to lay on the couch one more time instead of going for your walk that you said you were going to do, Your brain convinced you, your mindset, the way you think, convinced you to stay on the couch. What did your brain tell you? You moved a lot today. It's fine. You'll do double tomorrow. Wake up early tomorrow. What is your brain telling you? Get in there, analyze it, figure it out, reframe those thoughts. Mindset is everything. And as we're talking about mindset, and I'm thinking about what sets your weight loss apart and how are we different, I need to tell you that you are perfect for your weight loss if you were done making excuses. If you are ready to take accountability for your actions. And accountability is actually not how many of us perceive it to be. Many of us perceive accountability to be you standing on a scale in front of another human being. It's not accountability. Accountability is a personality trait, and someone that is accountable is owns their choices regardless of their circumstances. Is that you? Are you ready to own your choices regardless of your circumstances? Are you done with your excuses? There's never going to be a perfect time to start making change in your life. Never. Are there sexier times like September and January? Absolutely. But there's never going to be a perfect time. Stop waiting for the perfect time. Stop listing your excuses. Stop focusing on the resources that you have limited amounts of and focus on the ones you do have. Okay. That's a little pep talk, a little side pep talk there. Okay. Thing number 3 that sets your weight loss apart is you're the boss. Now, this is the piece that scares people because people are like, but I was the boss in my own life before and look at where I got. You're the boss, but with intention, with purpose, with connectedness, with guidance. You're not just thrown out there. There is, when you join your weight loss, we have a video course for you to watch, how to create a calorie deficit, how to create a meal plan, how to create a new habit. So there's courses waiting for you. And then there's daily coaching sessions. Then we have our team, which is waiting for your email. You can email them every single day and they can help guide you. Okay. But at the end of the day, guys, it has to come down to you. You are the boss. You are the CEO of your own life. And whether you are getting the results right now that you want, you are still in charge. You are still choosing that. Sometimes we only want to own our choices when we're getting the results we're looking for. Well, I need you to take a hard look and know that right now you are acting as the boss of your life. But then I want you to ask yourself, are my choices getting me the results that I'm looking for? And it's not scary to be the boss, you guys. It's actually incredible. Because here's the thing about weight loss, there is not one thing you have to do. There's not one food you have to eat. There's not one food that you have to eliminate. And there's nothing that you cannot do. And so with that knowledge, with that knowing, you can start building your way with your values. Who am I to say you should eat the same as your family? That's not for me to say. That's important to me. That's part of my values. Is it a part of yours? Your resources. Do you have extra budget to buy the fruit tray? Or do you want to cut your own fruit? I want you to build your way with your resources, with your values, within your environment. What is your job like? My job's flexible. Maybe you don't have a flexible job. So we need to find a way for you to create a system, to create habits, to work towards lifestyle changes that work for your values, your environment, and your resources. That is your way. And I truly believe to my core that it is the only way to get lasting results is when it is done your way. And you know what all of this gives you? Freedom. And it feels so good. And I know that this is different and different can feel scary, but different is good. We want different. So anyways, that was what came up today in my stories. And I just kind of wanted to have that chat with you guys. And then, underneath I had so many amazing comments. So you ladies rock. You really helped me understand how it's all about mindset and not eating good or bad food. It changed my life. This woman says, you both go deep and real, which makes us dig deeper than ever. Yes, mindset is everything and has changed my entire way of thinking about food, portions, and intentions. Journaling and tools definitely change you. So that is what your weight loss offers. Okay, we're going to change the way you think about food, about portions, about your intentions, about journaling, about tools. We also have a community with real people to talk to and lean on. So that's a big piece. And real people, average Joes, just real life people. Okay. Not fancy people on the internet with abs. Okay. Just real life people that want to feel good in our skin. We want to have more energy. We want to live a full, healthy life. So there we go. That's what I got for you guys. Happy weekend. I have a fun weekend ahead planned and just so many fun things. My brother is coming to visit today. Him and his daughter are coming for 2 sleeps. So that's going to be really fun. And I think I'm going to take her shopping tomorrow and treat her to maybe a new school outfit. Wouldn't that be so fun, Auntie Alicia? And I need to go to the mall, which is not a fun place to go for me, but the girl's birthday is coming up and they each want to buy each other something at Sephora. And so I'm going to bring them to Sephora and let them pick out gifts for each other. So we've got kind of a fun weekend planned. Sunday is actually our Your Way Weight Loss staff party, summer staff party that we do every year, which is going to be so exciting. And then rolling into next week, Neil's aunt is visiting from England. So we have all kinds of fun stuff lined up. So it's going to be a great week. But I am feeling the itch to get back to some routine. And I'm starting to flirt with what I want September to look like. And that is exciting. Might even include a new notebook, guys. Who knows? All right, everyone. Thank you so much for tuning in. I love when you guys DM me after you've listened to this episode. I want to hear what connected with you, what felt good. And you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to put the link in this to join our monthly membership, because if you listened to this while I was talking and you were nodding and you connected, I need you to just do 1, 2, 3, go and join us and see what it's like on the inside and start actually working towards that person that you want to be. All right, guys, talk soon.